अर्जुन उवाच ध्यायसि चेत कर्मणस्ते मता बुद्धि जनार्दन तत्किं कर्मणि घोरे मां नियोजयसि केशव. Arjun said, O Janardan, O Keshav, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare if you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work? व्यामिश्रेणेव वाक्येन बुद्धिं मोहयसीव मे तदेकं वद निश्चित्य येन श्रेयोऽहमाप्नुयाम्. My intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions. Therefore, please tell me decisively which will be most beneficial for me. Shri Bhagwan Uvac Lokesmin dvidha nishtha pura prokta maya nagha Jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O sinless Arjuna, I have already explained that there are two classes of men who try to realize the self. Some are inclined to understand it by empirical, philosophical speculation and others by devotional service. Na karmana manarambham Naishkarmyam purusho shrute Na cha sanyasana deva siddhim samadhigacchati. Not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction, nor by renunciation alone can one attain perfection. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtatya karma krit karyate yavashah karma sarvah prakati jairgune. Everyone is forced to act helplessly according to the qualities he has acquired from the modes of material nature. Therefore, no one can refrain from doing something, not even for a moment. Karmendriyani samyamya ya aste manasa smaran indriyarthan vimudhatma mithyachara sauchyate. One who restrains the sense of action but whose mind dwells on sense objects certainly deludes himself and is called a pretender. Yasteva indriyani manasa niyamya rabhate arjuna karmendriya karma yogam asaktaha savishishyate. On the other hand, if a sincere person tries to control the active senses by the mind and begins karma yoga in Krishna consciousness without attachment, he is by far superior. Niyatam kuru karma tvam karma jyayo ya karmana sarira yatrapi chate na prasiddhayeda karmana. Perform your prescribed duty, for doing so is better than not working. One cannot even maintain one's physical body without work. Yajñarthat karmano nyatra lokoyam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from bondage. Saha yajñah praja sruštva purovacha prajapati अनेन प्रसविष्यध्वम् एष वोष्टिष्टकामधुक्. In the beginning of creation, the Lord of all creatures sent forth generations of men and demigods along with sacrifices for Vishnu and blessed them by saying, "Be thou happy by this yajna sacrifice, because its performance will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation." Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu va parasparam bhavayantah sheha param vapsyastha. The demigods, being pleased by sacrifices, will also please you, and thus by cooperation between men and demigods, prosperity will reign for all. Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavitah ter dattana pradayebhyo yo bhukte stena eva sah. In charge of the various necessities of life, the demigods, being satisfied by the performance of yajna, that is sacrifice, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering them to the demigods in return is certainly a thief. Yajna shishtasinah santo मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषे भुञ्जते ते त्वघं पापा ये पचन्त्यात्मकारणात्. The devotees of the Lord are released from all kinds of sins because they eat food which is offered first for sacrifice. Others who prepare food for personal sense enjoyment verily eat only sin. Annada bhavanti bhutani parjanyadanna sambhava yajñād bhavati parjanyo yajñah karma samudbhava. All living bodies subsist on food grains which are produced from rains. Rains are produced by performance of yajna, that is sacrifice, and yajna is born of prescribed duties. Karma brahmodbhavam vidhi brahmakshara samudbhavam tasmat sarvagatam brahma nityam yajne pratishtitam. Regulated activities are prescribed in the Vedas, and the Vedas are directly manifested from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Consequently, the all-pervading transcendence is eternally situated in acts of sacrifice.